What's up, guys? What's up, fireyourtrainer.net? Welcome to week 9's video. Week 9 was sort of a hard reset for me. I was coming off of week 7 and week 8, had a lot of social events, stress, I was insanely sore, had a very hard time controlling my appetite. Now moving into week 9, I charged myself with meal prepping, logging my food, being a little more adherent. I was a little demotivated because I'd kind of backslid a little bit. I was trying not to eat and watch TV, no snacking. I wanted to monitor my NEAT a little more closely with my Fitbit, prioritize my rest days and my sleep a little bit more. I was sort of getting cattywampus in my approach. And it happens. Diet fatigue is a real thing. I only have 7 weeks left. I'm almost there. After this, it's gonna be all muscle building. Anyway, so what happened this week? I was down 0.4 pounds. I was down 0.9% body fat, which is great. I'll take it. I think the BIA handset finally just caught up with the progress I've been making. Lord only knows. But it is showing trends, and overall I've been down, so that's great. I did not watch TV and eat as much this week. I did at dinner time, which became sort of problematic, but I didn't at lunch, and that was great. I actually wound up eating about 30% less than I normally would at lunch. My average lunch calorie count was down in around 700, whereas before it had been around 9 to 1100. So that was awesome. It just goes to show how much easier it is to be adherent to what you lay out for yourself if you're not bombarded with other stimuli. I don't know whether it's our addict mindset that's just oh, well, this is good. It should be better by adding food to the situation, or food should be better by adding TV. You just need more dopamine. It's kind of creating this vortex of discompliance to my diet. So that is now being remedied. I was insanely surprised, actually. The first day that I brought it up, I mentioned to my husband, I was like, I can't sit down and eat lunch with you at the TV anymore. I need to, be over here and not watch TV and just focus on my food. You know what he did? He went and set up shop at the dining room table. Without me asking him to do that, he just did it. And I feel like that was one of the most supportive things that anyone has ever done for me across my life. Was no questions asked. This is a good idea. I'm gonna join you in it. And that was great. Now we just need to get into the habit of doing that at dinner as well. I feel like it's partially multitasking too, because you only have so much time in the day. You don't have time to eat your dinner and then relax and watch TV. You want to just do both at the same time. We're both done working around 6:30 or 7, and then we go to bed at 8:30 or 9. So 6:30 or 7, we start cooking. 7:15, 7:30, we're eating, and then an hour later, we're headed towards bed. So 30 minutes to eat, and then 30 minutes of TV, or an hour of eating and watching TV. But within that hour, I just vacuum down my food and then go back for more. I would rather be more adherent to my diet than spend more time watching TV, I think. All that aside, I feel like this week was a great success. I did meal prep most of the week. I was a lot more in tune with my goals this week. My adherence wasn't as good as I wanted still because of Saturday. So Saturday I went through the day. I was starving hungry, it seemed like all Saturday, and I had a big glass of wine, what I call a Scottish glass of wine, Saturday night. So my Scottish glass of wine was actually probably 2.5 glasses just in one glass, but whatever. And then Sunday I went to an Indian buffet. I had a client take me for Indian food. She's very knowledgeable on Indian food, and I was learning all about, the different types of food that there are, but eating at a buffet is impossible to food log because diverse isn't even an adequate term. It is hellacious to try and log the individual items that I ate. I had 2 plates that were, a normal dinner size plate with probably 10 or 15 little different things on each plate. So it would have been 30 grams of curd, or 10 milliliters of chutney, or whatever. There's no way that I could have appropriately or adequately logged that. So I just didn't log on Sunday. I did my best. I had more protein when I got home later and chalked it up to a learning experience, and that's fine. That happens. I highly advise anyone who is leaning toward a healthier lifestyle to go and experience new types of food. You can learn about different spices, different types of meat, and then carry that information with you into the kitchen. That's gonna help you stay adherent to your diet a whole lot longer. Knowledge is power in this case. You have this big repertoire of foods to pull from, you're gonna be a lot less likely to go out to eat. And also, I feel like it helps you become more resourceful later too. It kind of enhances this DIY lifestyle. Like, you don't have to rely on anyone for anything. It really reinforces the fire your trainer lifestyle. You can do it yourself. You need to be shown once maybe, but then you can do it yourself. You learn for yourself. I will be attempting to make some of these foods at home. We had the conversation on how to make naan bread already. Apparently it's quite challenging, but I'm gonna give it a go. We'll see how it goes. So my weight was up today being Monday. I'm gonna treat it as an outlier because I did have alcohol on Saturday night, which dehydrates me a little bit, and then I had salty food yesterday, which kind of puffs me up. So now I'm a few pounds up on the scale, but I know that it is just that. It's water fluctuations, and it was such an exorbitant amount. It was like close to 4 pounds that I'm up on the scale this morning. I know that it's just water, and I'm not gonna count it into this week's average. I will go and work out today. I'll probably pee a bunch of water out through the rest of the day, and I'll be back down to a more normal weight tomorrow that I'll start recording again. That happens, people. If you're like me and you eat at home 99% of the time, then you have a one high sodium day where you go out to eat and you just allow yourself to eat any salt-laden thing that you want. You're gonna pick up water weight, but it is just that, it's water weight. I did not eat, almost 20,000 calories yesterday to gain 4 pounds of body fat like that. That's not how it works. So I'm not worried about it. That's pretty much it for week 9. In summary, week 9 being the hard reset, down 0.4 pounds, down 0.9% body fat. I was a lot more adherent to my goals for this week, even if I wasn't adherent to my calories. I did incorporate a lot of the strategies that I planned from last week, and I feel like if I can just stay on track, they're gonna help significantly. So I will be back for week 10. I'm staying with the novice strength training program, got all of my workouts in like I was supposed to. I'm gonna bump up my cardio just a tiny little bit again now that I feel like I've reestablished baseline, and we'll see how it goes. Thank you guys for watching very much. If you like this litany of videos that I'm shooting your way, please like, share, comment, subscribe. I can't wait to see how this week goes, and I hope to see you guys back for week 10. Have a great week.